Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Argentina have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
That's been cut out, well played. And he's gone looking for safety. Can he get it through? Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. Look at the space here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. Great ball if he can get there.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Messi. And this is Rooney. Costa Curta. Guardiola. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernando Torres. And here's Bale. Played into space. And he welcomes... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he's managed to get free. It's a good-looking... Big header! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ambitious ball here. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. And he's on his way! Adams did just a... And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please turn your attention
So we are
to the
still
screen
where we
for
were at
information
the beginning.
provided by
It
the
is
local
0-0 at the break. And we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals. Argentina were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's gone backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Jordan Henderson, quality ball. Neymar, and a chance! And it's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared.
That is Stuta! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
AZ are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Bernardo Silva. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Substitution for Argentina, number 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chips it through. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
AZ with the corner, they're first. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Made out to the left flank, looking for the run. And that could set him on his way. Oh, well played. Nicely aimed pass. Rui Costa. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Danger averted for now. He's going to be disappointed with that. A heavy challenge. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. And he's had it nicked away. Plenty of a... And that's that. AZ can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
AZ definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's the golden nugget that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He went for the KALAH. And it's made its way to him. Threads one in. Dida needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a look and plays it forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Dink through. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. He's got full, and he's done it! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
AZ have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's neat. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Nicely weighted ball, played out to the left flank.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
Oh, what has happened here? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that is a bit special.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. You just can't do anything about that.
And the volley. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Nuno Mendes. Now the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
3 minutes added time.
Tries to pass it through. Good read, needed to be. And now they can clear their lines. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't
Just a
broke,
quick
don't
announcement.
fix it. So
And
I
an
think the
exciting one
manager
too.
has to
We're about
resist
to announce
change
today's
at this
lottery
stage.
numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a
AZ
ticket.
go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's nice. He's shifting through the gears here. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way. It's Neymar! And he hits the net. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
AZ clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. Scholes. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's going in strongly.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Batistuta. Looking to play him in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is Number 14.
And he was quick to react.
Substitution.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a win.
And it's Fernando and the shot! And it's in! And they're back in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Neymar! That's another chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due.
He's been caught on it here. He is. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar really must be thinking what...
And the referee brings it to a close. AZ pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Oh, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Schneider. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's lofted through here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Havertz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That has been cut short. RZ still without a single shot on target. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Khan gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. Cole. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a shot! And he's done it! And RZ take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
RZ are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's dealt with that really well. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister. Can he get it through? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. RZ have got it back and they'll have another go. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
McAllister tries to play it through. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
RZ are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 19, Andy Cole. Number 29,
Here's the start of the second half.
Kai Havertz.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Number 20, Batistuta. Number 8,
Brazil trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ambitious ball here. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. And you're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. That has been knocked clear.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Batistuta. He's in space and looking for options. Played in deep. And it's in! And he thumps it clear.
AZ are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Great ball, great chance! He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining, game still on. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Brazil really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Robertson, hoisted in, there's the header!
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a searching pass. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Now it's Raul. Now it's McAllister. He is through here. That's good. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. AZ may have thrown this away at the death. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Brazil complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's beaten the last man, and the finish! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now it's Neymar. Taken back almost at once. Rafael Leao goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a goal kick. Mbappe. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saka.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
It's a threatening but shot at goal! There it is! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 10, Neymar!
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola does well to get it back.
AZ can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Kukçu. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Bellingham. Tries to thread one through.
There will be 1 minute added
That's got
time.
behind for a goal kick. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now,
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
AZ go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Aims beyond the defence. Plays it, he rises! Oh, not the best of headers.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta attempts a clearance. RZ have the chance to go the other way. And here's Schneider. Looking here to chip it through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Jordan Henderson. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's made its way to him. Rafael Leao. Played out to the right. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a shot! Rafael Leao. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Batistuta. Guardiola. And no, he's seen through all of that. And here's Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Henderson. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. That has been slung wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Henderson simply... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. RZ have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Neymar voted
And
man
now,
of the
to
match,
all
and
members of the
deservedly
crowd,
so.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing
How would you
our
sum up what
birthday
we've
boy
witnessed,
a
Jim?
very
Well, that was a
special
hard-fought
birthday.
win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Cannavaro turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's a precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
And it's Ribery. It's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Schneider knocks it into space. He is just caressing the ball. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shoots! That should get the job done. Knocks it out wide. De Ligt defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's picked it up out wide. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hangs one in. And he's there to clear it. Oh, cracking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. This looks promising. And Batistuta! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 40 minutes is number 20, Gabriel Batistuta.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Played in deep. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
AZ are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
AZ really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Sneijder. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Misi. Played out to the right. And this is Ribery. Fires it in low. Danger averted for now. Here comes the cross. Tries to get it clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that was asking just too much of him. Ruben Dias. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Rooney. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's gone backward here. And he's following up! Denied by an instinctive save.
Trincao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Trincao! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they've got rid.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 20, Tuchel. Coming on to replace him is
Musiala
number
going
13,
face-to-face with his great
Neymar.
rival. That'll do under the circumstances.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! AZ leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. That's good running with the ball. And it's Misi. Ribery. Guardiola gets into a good position. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! 10 minutes and we're all square again! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Looking for options for moves. Hits a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 8.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Ribery. Coming on the
It's
field.
a decent clearance. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outsmart each other.